Did Ryan Reynolds ditch Blake Lively at the premiere of Another Simple Favor to save his own career?
Strangers describe me as
extremely disloyal.
Blake Lively's world is unraveling quickly, and Ryan Reynolds has bailed to save himself as the chaos she created spirals beyond control, pulling everyone down with it.
That's so gross and weird and manipulative, even if it's true.
Ryan knew that if he stayed any longer, his career would be the next casualty in Blake's Hollywood downfall.
Ryan and Blake both now realize if their careers are to survive, they cannot be involved in the same projects because everything will be heavily.
So where the hell was Ryan Reynolds? That was the question on everyone's mind as Blake Lively walked the red carpet alone, fake smiling for the cameras like everything was fine. But nothing was fine. The Another Simple Favor premiere was supposed to be her big moment. Yet all anyone could talk about was the giant Ryan Reynolds-shaped hole beside her.
Insiders are spilling on the real reason why Ryan Reynolds left Blake Lively alone on the red carpet amid the Anna Kendrick beef, and it's all about money.
Not a single hand-holding photo, no couple poses, nothing. And don't tell me he was busy. This is a man who has time to buy soccer teams and post unhinged Instagram captions, but suddenly he's too swamped to support his wife. Please.
Reynolds not show up? I mean, I'm not entirely surprised that he didn't show up, to be perfectly honest, because this was Blake's contractually obligated appearance. She had to be there, guys.
And of course, the media went into full meltdown mode. Was this a calculated PR move or a full-blown relationship crisis? Turns out, it was both. According to a Daily Mail insider, Ryan and Blake already knew they couldn't keep showing up together if they wanted to salvage their careers. Apparently, their SNL appearance was a test to gauge public reaction. And let's just say, the results were messier than Blake's legal strategy.
Oh, hey, Ryan Reynolds. Hey. Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
Remember the SNL 50th anniversary special? You know, where Ryan Reynolds was just trying to sit there, minding his own business, until Amy Poehler hit him with, "Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?" And without missing a beat, he shot back, "Why? What have you heard?" That wasn't just a joke, people.
Last night where they went on SNL and Ryan Reynolds made this silly joke, you know, this really silly joke.
That was a man fighting for his life. That wasn't humor. That was pure, unfiltered panic. Because he already knew what was coming. The boos, the backlash, the side eyes. And oh boy, did they get them.
Fulfilling for me, that I wanted to be a part of the storytelling, that I wanted to be a part of the narrative, whether that be in the writing, in the costume design, in creating the character.
February 2024. This was the moment everything shifted. Ryan and Blake showed up to SNL, probably hoping everyone had magically forgotten the absolute dumpster fire of a lawsuit she threw at Justin Baldoni in December 2023. But nope, audiences weren't buying the power couple act anymore. Sure, there were cheers, probably from their PR team, but there were also boos, awkward tension, and fans watching in real time as their childhood heroes shattered their own legacy.
She seems like a bully. She was such a high-maintenance diva bully brat.
And guess who was absolutely fuming after that? Sources say Blake was livid because Brian wasn't feeding into her "I'm the victim" narrative. He was too relaxed, too casual, definitely not serving that unwavering stand-by-your-woman energy she was counting on.
For this, I'm sure she was contractually obligated to be there, and both of them, Anna and Blake, and I'm sure neither of them really wanted to be there, to be fair. But why wasn't Ryan there? I'm not surprised he wasn't there. I gotta be honest. He doesn't have to be there at every junk.
Let's be real. She needed him to play the role of the devoted husband, fiercely defending her honor. But instead, he came off like a man just counting down the minutes until this nightmare was over. And that's a problem for Blake. She thrives on control. She doesn't need a husband with his own thoughts and a reputation to protect. She needs Ryan to be the perfect, polished accessory, standing by her side like a prop, not a person.
I think they do need to do their separate appearances if they need to do them. Really, it's about protecting their separate incomes, the source explained. Blake is unsure about the future of her career because of the backlash she has received. She does not want to have a family with no income, and she knows that Ryan's career has so far survived the...
Apparently, after that, she went into full damage control mode. And get this, she allegedly told her friends that Ryan wasn't taking her lawsuit seriously, as if it's his fault she's out here making the worst legal decisions imaginable. Oh, Ryan, how dare you not act like your entire career hinges on my ridiculous accusations? How dare you not match my level of emotional chaos? The audacity.
Like him. Just gonna be straight with you, I don't fucking like him. So they're both equally repulsive.
But here's where things get really interesting. After the SNL disaster, Blake needed to fix her image. And what's the best way to do that? A red carpet appearance, a chance to look unbothered, successful, thriving. But there was one problem. Ryan Reynolds. She couldn't risk another public embarrassment like SNL. So what did she do?
It's I wasn't that surprised that Ryan wasn't there. It wasn't his movie. It was weird that Ryan was there and it ends with us. If he shows up to every one of her movies that has nothing to do with, I think it would be worse reaction. I do.
She ditched him before he could ditch her. Because if he had shown up and looked even slightly off, people would have seen right through her act. So instead, she walked the red carpet alone, hoping everyone would assume Ryan was just busy, rather than wondering, oh wow, maybe he just doesn't want to be here.
So I can't fault him for not showing up. The fact that he's responding is interesting. It shows they're paying attention and they're unnerved.
And honestly, that's exactly what Ryan wanted. According to Daily Mail, he was already reevaluating his public association with Blake after realizing just how much this entire mess was damaging his image.